Today I'm going to be reviewing this digital food kitchen scale that I recently purchased on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, show you all the different features and options that it has in it, and then I'm going to go also test it out and show you how the weight on that is going to work. Now when you first open it up, this is everything that's going to come inside of here. So it is going to come with the battery that is required for this. It's going to come with the scale itself. It's going to come with these little trays that you can use if you want to with the scale. And then it's going to come with 2 of these AAA batteries. Now, I would kind of prefer that this was a rechargeable option rather than it taking AAA batteries. However, I also do know that typically you're not going to be using this food scale, but maybe once or twice a day, you know, when you're actually cooking or prepping some food, that sort of a thing. So these batteries will last you a really long time just inside of this because it's not going to be on all of the time. So that should work well, although it's not rechargeable, not the end of the world. Also, I like the fact that it's going to be AAA batteries. I've purchased some of these in the past and they had those little watch batteries in them, so that was kind of annoying. I like the fact that this is going to be those AAAs. So I assume this is going to open. Yep, just open right in the back. So I'm going to get these batteries open and get them installed. So I'm not sure how these batteries that are included, I'm not sure what quality they are, but I actually bent the battery itself. You can kind of see how it's flat there when I was trying to take it out of the plastic. So if you are going to use these batteries, I recommend grabbing a pair of scissors or something. I was just kind of trying to pry the plastic off, and I actually was able to push down on these batteries and dent them. So I'm not going to be using these dented batteries. I'm not sure exactly what the quality is in them when I can actually just shove on them with my finger and dent them, but I did just want to kind of mention that. I'm just going to be grabbing a couple other AAAs and using those instead. Now that I got the batteries in, you can see here, this is going to be backlit, so that'll be nice if you're working in a kitchen that doesn't have a lot of light. And then you can push on this little M here for the mode to change the weight that it's going to be. So you've got milliliters, you've got pounds, you've got GN, you've got ounces, you've got OZT, not sure what that is, DWT, CT, and then grams as well, G on there. So you'd have a variety of different ones that you can use. Now, this little thing is going to be called the tare weight, so that's going to be the T on this side. So I can push that essentially to zero it out. So say for example, let's go back to 0. Say for example, I'm going to be measuring something in a cup. So I put the cup right on top of here, and obviously that's going to be, I'm going to go over here to ounces. So this coffee cup is going to weigh 13.4 ounces, but I can easily push on this tare, and now it's going to go back to 0, meaning now whatever I'm putting inside of it, so let's say these instructions, okay, it's going to be 0.02, and it's going to show the weight of what I'm putting inside the coffee cup. So that is nice that it has that little tare button that you can adjust onto there. Take that back out, and then of course it's going to do that. You can see I'm going to put this heavier plastic on, and it's going to be a total of 1.9 ounces. For that, again, it's going to be subtracting the weight of the coffee cup. Going to go back to 0 when it's just a cup. You take that off, you want to re-zero it out. I'm just going to then push that T again. And now it's going to zero that back out, going back to no weight that is on here. So I really love this function. It's going to have this on-off button here. It's going to push it. I believe it has an auto-off sensor as well that you can use. It's going to come with this and also going to come with these little things. So you can use this and just put it on top. Makes it a lot easier to wash if you have this tray. And also it's going to come with this little thing. So if you're trying to weigh something that's moving around or whatever the case might be, you can easily do that with this little top part rather than, you know, using your own bowl if you wanted to do that. So it's nice that this is going to come off. You can easily wash this, you know, if you're weighing things, maybe that fruit or veggies or specific things like that, you can easily just, you know, take this off and throw it in the sink and wash this off without too much issues in regards to actual weighing of this. So I do want to try it with this on just to see how this is going to work, make sure that it's going to work properly with that on. And it did not actually. So this tray looks like maybe it's just going to be a cover. So it's going to say 12.74 ounces. It might have actually done that tray in there. Yeah, so the tray is going to actually weigh a little bit. So let's tear that out. And then this itself, yeah, so when you have this little tray on top, it's actually not going to weigh properly. So I'm not sure what the point is for this tray then, unless you did it like the other way, and then it might work properly. So let's try that. Yeah, so it's going to work properly when you do it that way. But if you have this tray kind of pointed down, then it's going to actually prevent this from sitting down where it should, and so then it's going to give you an accurate weight. So just something you want to keep in mind. Looks like both these trays are only going to be able to be used upright, not pointed down like so, like I was thinking there at the beginning. So just something you want to consider and keep in mind. But overall, definitely pretty happy with this digital kitchen scale.